Hi, today is Wednesday, March 20th, 2019. It is my ninth day of videotaping in a row, which is a miracle in itself. Today was day 4 on keto, and it was a success. Maybe because of the supermoon, I don't know. Did you see the supermoon? I did not. I didn't go out to see it, but I hear it looked pretty big. Um, when I think of the moon, I think of my grandma Murphy. In 1969, when they were going to land on the moon, I remember her looking out the window and kind of um, making kind of like a small thing, and with her fingers looking at the moon. And my mom said, "Mom, what are you doing?" And she says, "Well, it's just so small. How are they going to land on it?" And my mom said, "Well, the moon isn't that small. When they get closer, it'll be bigger. It's not that small." And my grandma said, "Yeah, well, what if they get there and it's a quarter moon?" And she was totally serious. She thought it was like she won that argument. Like, huh, what would they do if they get there and it's a quarter moon? They might not find it. She was really funny, and without trying to be. She wasn't trying to be funny. It was funny. I guess you'd have to be there. I'm not very good at telling jokes, and this isn't a joke. This is something that happened, and but she had an Irish brogue. She lived with us. Her and I shared a bedroom, and she lived with us until she passed away. And anyway, she was from Ireland, Galway Bay. Her maiden name was O'Flaherty, and she's from a pretty um, uh, powerful clan. And in fact, there's still a sign over in Ireland that says, "Beware of the ferocious O'Flahertys." I think that's what it says. Something about, beware of the O'Flahertys because they're, powerful and ferocious, which my grandma kind of was. She had an Irish brogue, and she was wonderful. I loved her a lot. And but you wouldn't want to mess with her. You always want to be on her good side because she was tough. But anyway, um, back to day 4. I succeeded. Today was day 4. I had one steak. It was a big steak. It was about 8 ounces, and then a bunch of macadamia nuts, and that's all I had. Well, I cooked the steak in butter. You're supposed to have fats, so I did cook that. I did have some ketchup and some A1 sauce. Um, but anyway, my total calories were 1,060. I can't read without this. My total carbs were 17, which was 6%. My total fats were 83, which was 71%. My total protein was 58, which is 20%. So that's pretty good keto numbers. I'm not very hungry at all, which is good, I guess. Well, it's the second day, day 2, I was craving ice cream. But today, and was it yesterday that I was so tired? I don't remember exactly. I should write things down more. But I should take this. There's a reflection in my eyeglasses, so I should take those off. Anyway, I guess that's it. I'm staying on keto. Gonna continue to post every night. Not very long posts, but um, just to keep myself inspired and committed and determined to stay on this. I think these um, videos, knowing that I'm going to be doing one every night, kind of helps me stay on it, because it's kind of like Overeaters Anonymous. I don't know if you've heard of that or ever been on it. It's based on Alcoholics Anonymous. AA, but this is OA. I was on it a few times back in the, I don't know, 70s, 80s, 90s, something like that. And one of the things that they do is you find a sponsor, someone that you talk to on a, well, sometimes a daily basis, and tell them, you're going to eat this tomorrow, and they have advice. Should you do that? Should you do this? Whatever. But anyway, it's having someone to talk to and give advice, someone who's been through it. A sponsor already has to have been through it themselves. And I think that helps a lot. And so these vlogs might be what's helping me stay on it, because I've been trying to get on keto for like years now. I've been on a million diets in my life, but for many years it's been harder. And the last few years I've studied keto, and I know this is the right one for me because of diabetes, and it is helping already. My numbers have been better. But anyway, I think that me forcing myself, knowing that, okay, every night I have to do this video, kind of helps me to stay on it. Maybe I'm my own sponsor or something, I don't know. But anyway, I am succeeding. I hope to succeed every night forever, as long as I'm allowed on this planet. And I hope that's a long time coming. And so I'm going to continue doing these. I'm going to try to make them a little more interesting, because I know they're very boring for whoever's watching this, or if there's anybody ever going to watch it. But and I hope that if there is anybody that is in the same position as me, that is having a hard time getting on a diet, because like I say, I start a diet like every morning, and then before noon I'm off it. Well, I usually don't eat until later in the day, because I usually go to sleep about sometimes 2 or 3 in the morning, and then I wake up frequently to go pee, and so I usually don't get up till like 10, 11. But anyway, what I was saying was that I hope that these help anyone who might be in the same, if you see someone go through it, sometimes that helps. And I'm going through it, and I hope it helps anyone out there who might be going through it too. And if you're out there, subscribe. If there's anybody watching this, please subscribe and post any comments, ideas, concerns, whatever. I am going to get into cooking better. Right now it's very simple. I'm keeping it simple because I think simple is better and easier, and I like easy. And eventually, when I do try newer things, newer keto things, maybe I'll cook in front of you, although I'd have to clean my kitchen. So that might be a while. My house is a mess, and my kitchen is a mess, but I'll clean it before I start videotaping. But eventually maybe I'll cook with the camera. I see that all the time on people's vlogs, and it's a good idea. It shows how a person is cooking, what they're eating, and to keep it keto friendly, keto ingredients. And but at this time I'm still just kind of figuring it all out and learning and keeping it simple. I'm not even sure what I'm going to eat tomorrow, but I do have food in the house, so I don't have to worry about that. There's stuff that is keto friendly, so I'll figure it out in the morning. I know I should have like a whole weekly plan, but I don't yet. I will eventually. Right now I'm just making sure I stay on it, which I have so far, 4 days in a row. That's pretty good for me. If you know me, that's really good. So, but I'm gonna every night do the videotape. I think that helps. Anyway, I hope everyone out there has a good night, a good day tomorrow. I hope the supermoon didn't, make you go crazy or anything. And anyway, good luck for anyone on a keto diet. Hope you stick to it. And I guess I'll talk to you tomorrow night. Thank you. Bye.